What's up, guys? I am Potato Boy 176. I'm playing the PC game Wargame, Airland Battle. It's a RTS brought to us by Eugen, something or other. I forget their name. Um, but anyway, so I've been playing this game a little bit for the past 2 days or so, and I gotta say, it's definitely probably one of my top 5 favorite RTSs. It would also probably be the number 1 or number 2 most difficult RTS I've ever played. And once we get into the game, I'll show you why. But before I begin, I kind of want to show you the critical part of the whole game. The best way I can explain it is if you were to say, I don't know how Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh works, but I do know they use cards and so you could create a deck and have certain units in them and then certain bonuses. Well, this game works off the same principle, except you're not fighting with Pokemon or animals on steroids. You're fighting with good old-fashioned tanks. So anyway, the game is set in the 1980s. Basically, the Cold War has become World War III, and you can take command of either the United States or the Soviet Union and their respective allies and fight. And anyway, there's like 16 decks. Quite a few. I mean, they have a deck for each individual nation represented in this game, and there's at least three, four, five, six, probably at least 10 or 12, I would say. And I've heard there's up to like I want to say 1 or 270 unit. I don't know. There's a lot of units in this game, and a lot of shit. But it's really awesome. So anyway, there's really two alliances. You've got NATO on one side, so that's the United States, United Kingdom, all those European countries. Then you have PACT, which I don't exactly know if that's an acronym or if it's a reference to the Warsaw Pact. All I know about the Warsaw Pact is it established a kind of NATO counterpart for the Soviet Union, and it made up the Soviet Union, Poland, East Germany, countries like that were under Soviet control at the time. That's at least how I understand the whole Warsaw Pact thing. So anyway, I'm just looking at the decks themselves. You can create your own deck, so you can hit create here, and then you could name it, decide which faction it would be. But as you can tell, I've made 4 currently. Basically, I have 3 general purpose ones, and then one that's kind of a test. So the Air Assault one, when you create a deck, you can decide if there's going to be any time period you're going for, which really doesn't seem to have a lot of effect on it. You can have different countries that make up the forces, and then a certain type of unit. So in my case, for this particular one, I went with Air Assault, which gave me helicopters, infantry, and nothing else. So I have no tanks, I have no artillery. What vehicles I do have are basically pieces of shit with little tow missiles stuck to them, and then that's it. I mean, this is a pretty cool kit. It's definitely a good one, especially if you're trying to support an ally, but it's useless if there's any kind of anti-air on the ground. Anyway, after playing a little bit of this game, I created some other decks. For instance, when I played the Norwegians, I was disappointed in the lack of anything useful, and so I went in and made my own Norwegian kit. And then I've got one for, because I played a multiplayer game and I got stuck with the Pact, and I've never played as them, so I had to use one of the default setups, and I wasn't really prepared. So I made my own based off of the East German units, because, Germans are cool. I also have a West German setup, and that's the one I'll probably be playing as today. Alright, so in the armory, you can see we have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 12 nations for the 2 alliances. I think it's like 8 on 4. But anyway, the armory, you can look at the various units. You can't really do anything with them. You can't like upgrade your units, at least not that I'm aware of. I'm sure there's a way. But you can just look at all the cool stuff they've got. I mean, they have so many different planes. They've got the F-117, the infamous Nighthawk. My personal favorite, the A-10. You've got the Harrier. You've got the A6, which I don't know much about. You got all these different planes from all these different factions that are really, really cool. You got the F-15, 16, 18, the MiGs. MiGs are always fun. Okay, so we're going to do, looks like we're just going to do actually a 1v1. I'm not really. Actually, just kidding. I'm going to do 2v2 because I don't know. I am terrible at this game, actually. Even on easy, the AI usually beats me. But I don't want this to be a very long game. So once I set these guys all to easy and then set this as my West German unit, I'm just going to say time limit of, I don't know, 15 minutes. That seems fair. Alright, so the maps are pretty huge. Let me prove it to you. First and foremost, when you're getting ready to set up, you have a menu in the upper left corner. This is a production menu. This is how you get units. You come up here, select your category. You've got logistics, recon, tanks, infantry, support, other vehicles, so like tows and all that crap, helicopters, and then air units. Now, air units will go into a window down here in the lower left, but first and foremost, we need logistics. So I'm going to move these guys. I'll move that guy there. Now, I just wanted to show you guys the scale of this game. Here's a little Jeep, you know, nothing really fancy, nothing really to look at here, but it's a little Jeep. That's how big it is. So, keeping that in mind, let me center this. Keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I don't remember what they said the maps can get up to. I want to say a few, like 150 square kilometers, but they are massive. And so when you're really getting into the thick of it, it's pretty cool because, I mean, you just think of the scale and then you see like rockets flying across the map and you're like, holy crap. But anyway, let's get some stuff going here. I'm thinking I'm going to have some recon units because I've noticed that long-range tow missiles kick the shit out of me. One last thing I'm going to touch on because I'm looking at strategy here. This is like a conquest where you have to hold the objective. You have to move a logistic unit into each of these to capture the point. And I think it helps you with getting more resources or something. I don't know. But each of these some of these points have arrows leading to them. And from what I understand, blue and red arrows might mean air units, because that's where air units will come in. White arrows is where ground units will come in. And so as you can tell, these 2 points on the right have white arrows as well, which means if you capture them, your units will start coming in from there. So anyway, I'm kind of thinking that I might do, we'll do a recon vehicle. That'll probably be the fastest. So we'll put a vehicle there. I need... Alright, now when you look at an icon, you click it, say, 4 times, that will bring 4 of those units into the field. So I'll do that again. 3, 4, 3, okay, I don't know how to count. Put up 4, so there's another 4 of them. Now those are all tanks. I'm going to probably want some infantry, even though they're useless. So I guess I don't have any anti-air infantry. That's kind of scary. However, I do have anti-air units, right? Yes? I sure hope so. Looks like I do. Looks like this is anti-air. The Flak Panzer. Alright, so then I'll leave the rest of the resources. So now we hit launch battle. I'm kind of curious, what is my ally playing as? Can I tell? Okay, I can't hear what they're saying, so I don't know who they are. Are they going to leave? It looks like they are leaving their command unit, so let's all go to golf. Everyone to golf. I'm not really sure how to follow a unit. I've had it happen to me a few times, like following a unit, because it's fun to do that. There we go. So we can kind of watch the battle from up here as our helicopters go. I gotta say, it's really awesome when you have like a whole thing dedicated to Hueys, though, and you go full air cav on them. That's pretty fun. Alright, let's keep these guys advancing. They're hitting something, I don't know what, but they're friggin' blowing it up, whatever it is. So okay, so we do have the infantry picked up. That's good to hear. Oh, they sent air units after us. Oh no! Holy crap, dude. Okay, get out of there. I don't know, I think these are just LAVs. Oh, they do have some tanks. Let's see what this infantry can do against the tanks, shall we? So as you can tell, oh my gosh, they're breaking through! Oh! Why didn't anybody tell me? I hate you people. At least I don't have any anti-air. Send in the choppers. Oh! No one told me they were breaking through that valley. Now I have to frickin' scramble tanks. I'm losing units left and right. I don't know what the hell's going on up here. Oh, they've got some more of those. No, they got tows. No! Alright, and then we'll keep you guys move fast over here. You guys here. What happened to those choppers? What happened to my infantry? I guess the choppers got shot down. There's one infantry guy left. That is all that remains. Son of a bitch. And just shit's getting blown up all the time. I don't know what the hell's going on at this point. There is stuff happening. It's not pretty. At least I've got tow missiles after these guys. Alright, so we're advancing. We are advancing. That is what I want to see. We need to get you guys up into these trees. Choppers! No! There you go, yes. Oh, no, it froze. Oh, we're good now. Yes. Eliminate the choppers. I think my recon guys are not taking fire. That's actually really good. These guys need ammo. Son of a bitch. No! Move fast out of there. Tanks, go for it. Take them in. Oh my gosh, they are just pouring out of this alley, or not this alleyway, so much as it's something. Oh no! Dear God! They frickin' called in some kind of an anti-ground pile of ass. Oh, my one infantry is making a frickin' stand. He just took out a tank. That was awesome. Alright, now unload, unload. We need units on the ground. Now. Meanwhile, my tanks are coming down the hill, slowly but surely. Engine stall. Wait, you stalled a tank. I'm sure. Oh God, I lost my tanks over here. Once again. Nice to know these things. This guy's of course out of ammo because I was stupid and forgot to give him some more. Minimal range. What kind of bullshit is this? Let's launch some more rockets over there then. Oh! Holy crap, these guys are getting hammered. They just called in like 5 jets after them. Poor bastards. Oh, here comes the tanks. Oh, jeez, I just lost that hill. Everyone on the hill is dead. Holy crap, what is shelling this place? They are friggin' charging out of the woodwork now. I lost one of my flak panzers. Great. I don't have enough money. I think the game ended though. Cool. We got a minor victory. That's pretty good actually. I actually held my ground decently well. Started faltering there towards the end, but that was one of my better games. That's a good kit I've got there. Anyway, so that's the end of this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Questions, comments, concerns, let me know. I did want to make one quick announcement, time pending, that I am more than willing to review any game that I have played, whether that means actually go in there and legitimately review the game, or like go back and play it again, so you guys can see it better. I am more willing to do that, or more than willing to do it for just about any game. I feel like I didn't do a good job of explaining how, I think Mirror's Edge was the one I was thinking about redoing, but I'm not sure. But if you want me to redo another, or do another video about this game, then I'd be more than happy to. Anyway, thanks again for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you later.